Okay, this is Reverend Joseph Andrew Jensen again. This is not rocket science. I am having a lot of trouble. I'm 73 years old. I'm having a whole lot of trouble. Just trying to get a thumbs up or to get somebody to view something. And whoever views this certainly wasn't ready for a rapture. Certainly wasn't ready for God. Okay, I'm coming here without help, a 73-year-old man trying to get a website that will sell the GODScoin, working website, even Spotify. It's seemingly too complicated to even get a GODScoin inside a store to sell. Now, I'm going to tell you, we're talking about GODScoin. Everything in this world, 730,000, $700 trillion in assets will be going through me. Meaning I'll be a pretty rich man. I'll be the richest man it ever was. Okay? I don't want the money. I'm giving it out as fast as I give it back to the people. I could live on the residuals or nothing. Just the residuals. That doesn't make money, doesn't make any difference to me. Okay, but here's the point. I'm not a church, but if I were a church, I am a God's living ministry, okay, which is not really a church, it's a ministry, okay? Meaning I don't have a headquarters, I'm like a Bedouin, I'm wandering the desert, okay? Why do I do that? Because the world is my ministry. Where do you stop at? Where can you stop at? That involves the whole world, the entire world. Now, because I'm a ministry, you would think I would have followers or help. Now, I do have people like Aria called me 2 hours ago. She's had 6 years of college, and she's got a degree in language, and she got a degree in computer graphics. And she's well capable of setting up a website with e-commerce in Egypt. And Egypt will be getting e-commerce, getting the GODScoin for 1 Egyptian pound, which is 50 times more GODScoin than we will in the United States. At right now, if you bought GODScoin at $1, we're at the countdown. We've already lost 1 day out of 30 days between now and September 21st. Now, it's not rocket science that the first person that comes to help me, that can help me get e-commerce on home, that can get excited about this and wants to help. I don't care if you got an education or not. If you know how to help me, you'll be a multi-millionaire. I'll reward you with more GODScoins than you can handle. All you got to do is get this. You won the lottery. If you can get this and relay the daggone message or help me to get e-commerce to sell GODScoin for $1, you'll be the United States savior from every day that's coming down. Because if I leave here, it's still inevitable that GODScoin is going to be the world's only currency. Why? Because if the United States misses out entirely, doesn't pay attention, can't get through, it doesn't matter. You'll take notice when everybody in Egypt has GODScoin, then everybody in Burundi has GODScoin. Catch this: the people in Burundi, I was in Burundi. The people in Burundi, even though they don't want it, will take GODScoin, will get 3,500 more GODScoin per Burundian franc. That's how many Burundian francs it takes to make $1. They'll be the richest people in the world, though they don't want to be. It's just to send a signal that one country at a time. Right next to it, it's almost as poor a country is going to be the Congo. Right now, the Congo's going through a lot of trouble. They're getting in trouble because they own cobalt. They have cobalt as a mineral and everything, and all the countries in the world combined are trying to steal that cobalt from them. Like they have a right to it. They go into a strange country and they take their minerals that are underneath their noses. I'm going to tell you guys something. You guys will listen up. a commercial, a doctor that sells MTC oil made from a special Dr. Gumtree's MTC oil that comes from a special oil. Virgin olive oil comes from Morocco. Okay? Then I hear one yesterday, two yesterday. One has about sciatic nerve pain. If you have this and you've got the 5 symptoms, that they have a vitamin and they got a cure for the sciatic nerve pain, so nobody ever has a sciatic nerve pain ever again. Then they had one for the vision. A guy has a drink that gets rid of cloudy vision and clears up the eyes so well that he doesn't have to have glasses anymore. People know cures, but yet they talk about how much they're doing for you. But there's always a catch with it. Send in the money, send in the money, send in the money, and you'll find out these cures. No, they can't give the cures out over the dang internet. They can't give you the cure. No, that's going to end. All those cures are going to be, everything in this world is going to be uncovered. I told you, if I didn't tell you before, a guy named Meyer, Stanley Meyer and his brother Stephen, they were both assassinated. Why? Because they made a dune buggy that would travel all the way from Los Angeles, California to New York on 22 gallons of water. Hydrogen fuel. And it didn't even have to be pure water. It could be polluted water. It could be the ocean water. It could be snow. You know what I'm saying? And he just found a way to make the electrodes, that process thing, that do not run off of any electrical charge that can blow things up. It's more like sonic vibrations. Putting these candles inside the fuel cell with sonic vibrations to shake the water up so fast that that the bubbles, the hydrogen bubbles, release from the water and go into the carburation of the car. You know, so the car is very powerful because hydrogen is more powerful than gasoline. And then the next thing is the other byproduct is pure oxygen. Okay, 2 parts hydrogen to 1 part oxygen. CO2. Okay, H2O rather. Okay, so what I'm talking about is these discoveries. Nothing's going to be held in this new world. But realize this: after September 21st, that no longer are those in our DNA, the innocent, unborn, the ones that didn't have anything to do with making trouble in this planet, they're all going to be taken by Jesus Christ into the new world. I believe that. I can prove that. The next thing, that's to leave everybody that's not made it, missed the boat, missed the good old gospel ship. It's still in us. So the new world, everybody will be a police officer. Everybody will be a paramedic. Everybody will conceal carry. Everyone will be a martial artist. Why? Because if we ever give hands and feet and a mouth again to anybody that can cause good things, it would happen. I've come to make peace, but I also know how to be a peacekeeper. You know, a gun was called a peacemaker when it started, and I'm the peacemaker. You're not going to get a gun in your hands. So, if you someone to give you the God and evil God that's inside them, a gun, away. Who drives these leaders to being so murderous? Who drives the Romans to put Christians in Colosseums and give them a thumbs down? Was it just the people themselves, or was it God inside them too? Do you understand? God lives here in everybody. But what happens about didn't Caesar have God live inside him? Didn't every Roman have God live inside him? They were crooked. and to give them free range to start over again, this would turn into hell. But I'm here as a peacemaker, and I'm a martial artist. Go figure. I'm not letting this world get out of hand. Not this time. And we got good reason too. We're educated now. We know the difference. You could be dead. You should be dead if you stayed here and missed the boat. But I'm come to make peace. That we have learned our lesson. But I need help right now. Every day is crucial. This is a countdown. I need somebody with the knowledge to make a website. Somebody with the knowledge to get a GODScoin sold with e-commerce. I need financial backing. I'm broke. I need people to buy my books. I got books out there. I mean, the Torchmaster series and all kinds of things. I need help. So this is what I'm telling you about. I've run into a brick wall here. I can't make you people thinking if you ignore life. He's already ignored God so many times. How can God break into this issue? Just like God has to make an appointment to come in the last days with the world? No, that's not the way it was written, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm going to leave you at that, and I need help, and we'll see if we get it by this. Whoever helps me is going to be rich alongside of me. So much money. I mean, you're going to be probably a billionaire if you help me. You understand what I'm saying? You will probably be a billionaire. I mean, you have better chance of investing in me than you do pulling the lottery. Okay? Answer the call. Answer the call. Somebody answer the call. I gotta believe that God will send somebody to answer the call. The first person that gives a thumbs up, call me. My number, 843-625-1558. 843-625-1558. Call me directly. Tell me what you can do and what your properties and you'll get on the list anyway, whether you know anything or not. But when you call me, 843-625-1558, I'll be able to help you a lot. But especially, hopefully you know somebody that can help me get the website going to get you the dollar. Do I care whether you buy the GODScoin? No, because you'll find out. GODScoin's inevitable. It's going to start with the poorest countries in the world because they haven't got time but to listen. Okay, good night.